Picture this. You're sitting in a car. No driver, no steering wheel. Just you, your phone, and a robotaxi taking you across the city. It sounds like the future. And honestly, it kind of already is. Companies are already testing these things on real streets. But here's a question nobody's really asking out loud. Which streets should a robotaxi even be allowed to drive on? And today we're going to answer exactly that. Because a team of researchers at MIT just cracked it. So here's the thing. Autonomous vehicles don't just drive anywhere. They need roads to be specially equipped. Think sensors, digital maps, communication systems. And setting all of that up costs serious money. So if you're a robotaxi company, you can't just flip a switch and use the whole city. You have to choose a subset of streets. And that choice, which streets to equip and how many cars to put on them, turns out to be incredibly hard to get right. Too few streets and your cars can't reach most passengers. Too few cars and your instrumented roads just sit there empty. Get both wrong and your business bleeds money. These two decisions, network and fleet, have to be made together. So the MIT team built a smart algorithm to solve this. And the way it works is actually pretty elegant. Instead of trying every possible combination of streets, which, trust me, would take longer than the age of the universe, the algorithm starts small. It picks a manageable set of routes, figures out the best solution for those, and then asks, is there any route we're ignoring that would make things better? If yes, add it. Re-optimize. Repeat. Until no better route exists. Done. They tested this on real taxi data from Manhattan. Thousands of trips, thousands of road segments, and it found near-perfect solutions in under half an hour. That's fast for a problem this big. And the results? Surprising. You don't need to equip the whole city. A lean, well-chosen set of key corridors, designed alongside the right fleet size, performs almost as well as equipping everything. Less is more if you pick the right less. Here's another thing I found really interesting. The team discovered that robotaxi profitability falls into 3 zones depending on your resources. If you don't have enough cars, adding more road infrastructure barely helps. You're just building roads your cars can't cover. If you don't have enough instrumented roads, adding more cars also doesn't help. There's nowhere useful to send them. And if you have plenty of both, then it's the physical capacity of the roads themselves that caps your profit. You've hit the ceiling. This matters for city policy too. If a city caps the number of robotaxis allowed on the road, which some cities are already discussing, this framework can actually calculate exactly how much that costs operators and how much it benefits the city. Numbers on a table, not just political arguments. And they also built in safety. Left turns are notoriously hard for self-driving cars, so the model lets operators set a limit on how many left turns the whole fleet is allowed to make. Tighten that limit, and you get safer routes, but you also serve fewer passengers. It's a real trade-off, and now it's a measurable one. So what's the big takeaway here? Robotaxis aren't just a technology problem, they're a planning problem. And this research gives operators and cities a real tool to make smarter decisions about where autonomous vehicles go, how many you need, and how safe you can make them, before you spend a single dollar on infrastructure. Which brings me to the question I want to leave you with today. If your city had a robotaxi service tomorrow, would you want it to cover every street, or would you rather it focused on fewer roads but ran flawlessly? Drop your answer in the comments. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button and subscribe to Engisphere. It really helps us keep making these. We'll see you in the next one.